I'm signing an immediate writ for her eviction.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
I am. And you know what else? I'm going to hold you in contempt if you say one more word.
Excuse me, miss. I'm not sure what your name is. I actually stay outside.
My name is Judge Shackelford. I'm the judge.
See, I have voice recordings of her saying that.
I don't care.
I understand.
And I don't, okay, well, I want you to understand that's the law. You have 10 days. I can tell why they want you out because you think you can talk over people.
This is so not fair.
You know what, Miss Pascucci, do you pay rent even?
This case involves a young woman who ended up in court after staying in her friend's grandparents' home without paying rent. The grandparents asked her to leave, but instead of cooperating, she refused to move out. According to the court records, both she and her friend repeatedly threatened the elderly homeowners, which only made the situation worse. What's shocking is how they behaved in front of the judge. Despite being given a place to live at no cost, they showed little respect and tried to portray themselves as the ones being treated unfairly. Their courtroom behavior came across as dismissive, careless, and completely out of touch with the seriousness of the situation. The judge quickly made it clear that this kind of attitude would not be tolerated. You can tell the court had reached its limit with the excuses and disrespect. Share your thoughts in the comments. How would you have handled this situation? And do you think the judge's reaction was justified? Let's take a closer look at what happens next as the judge firmly steps in.
All right, Mr. Chandler's here, Miss Pascucci's here. Can you unmute? This is 2501036, Leon Chandler and Renee Chandler versus Kristen Pascucci. Mr. Chandler, can you tell me your name? You're muted. We'll get you going.
Yeah, this one apparently has.
Ma'am, you have to get off the phone.
You're good.
Like I'm literally, you're in a courtroom. All right.
Guys, I'm on the phone with my grandmother, the homeowner.
Okay. Which one of you is Kristen Pascucci?
Me.
You are. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Chandler's here. Mr. Chandler, tell me your first and last name. You need to unmute. I'm asking you to unmute. Got it? Good. Yep, tell me your first and last name.
Leon Chandler.
All right, and Ms. Pascucci, can you tell me your name? I'm sorry if I'm butchering your last name.
It's okay. It's Chris Pascucci.
All right, so we're here today. There was a dismissal that was filed, and then there was a motion to set aside the dismissal. So we're here today. Where is Renee Chandler?
She's on the phone. That's actually who the person next to me is talking to.
All right, well, where's Renee Chandler at, Mr. Chandler?
She's in the house.
No, wait 1 second. Mr. Chandler, where's Renee Chandler?
She's in the other room. You want me to get her?
Yeah, you two both have to come into court. It's both of your motion. So she doesn't need to be on the phone with the other party. She needs to be in the courtroom.
Okay. Just a second.
Yeah, now's your chance to speak up.
That phone can be hung up. She's coming in.
Yep. She's coming in right now.
All right, if you can just sit by her, Mr. Chandler, so I can see you both.
Okay.
All right, ma'am, can you tell me your first and last name?
Renee Chandler.
All right, thank you. All right, so we had a motion that was filed. Originally, there was a demand for possession of the house. It was a termination of tenancy, essentially, and then it was set aside. The case was dismissed.
Right.
And we had notice of dismissal that was signed by Renee Chandler, and then we had a motion to set aside the dismissal. So, Ms. Chandler, you and Mr. Chandler, do the two of you, can you raise your right hands? Both of you? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, do the two of you own a home together?
Yes.
All right, and where is the home that you own? Is that the one on Holland?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you also own a home on 2 Lane?
No.
No.
Okay, so the home that you own and that is at issue in this case is the property at Holland.
Right.
Okay, and does Miss Pascucci still reside there?
Yes.
At this moment.
Okay,
Yeah.
so she's still living there. And so this motion to dismiss the case was filed. Mr. and Mrs. Chandler, is it your position at this time that you want to go forward with the termination of tenancy?
Yes.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay, so they want to go forward.
Mamie,
with that.
No.
Don't.
Mammy, she's asking if you want to evict us. You're lying. We have you on video. We have you on recording. You know that.
Ma'am, Miss Pascucci, you're in a courtroom. Okay?
I'm sorry.
Okay, act like it.
There's really no point in claiming you have an old video where the homeowners once said you could stay. That argument doesn't change the situation at all. What matters legally is how they feel right now. And at this moment, they want you to leave the property. In court, past permission doesn't override current consent. Judges focus on the present facts, not old recordings or personal interpretations. As the grandmother clearly stated, she no longer agrees to having them there, and that alone settles the issue. Once permission is withdrawn, staying becomes a legal problem. Plain and simple, but it's frustrating to watch how some people believe recording a conversation gives them permanent rights. Filming something doesn't create ownership or entitlement. Life comes with responsibilities, and choices lead to consequences. The smart move here is to stop arguing, find a job, and leave peacefully before law enforcement has to step in and make it official.
Miss Chandler, so this suit was originally filed. I'm understanding that this is your granddaughter, is that correct?
Yes.
All right, are you feeling
Oh, no,
pressure?
I'm sorry. Excuse me, Judge.
Yes?
No, it's not my granddaughter. It is
My granddaughter's friend.
my granddaughter's friend.
All right, Miss Pascucci, so she's not a family member. She's just someone that's residing at the location with your granddaughter.
Yes.
What's your granddaughter's name?
Logan Renee McNutt.
All right. Now, Mrs. and Mr. Chandler, is it your testimony to this court that you want Miss Pascucci to vacate the residence?
Yes.
Ma'am?
Oh, yes.
Shh. Who is talking back there? She not... Miss Chandler, would you like Miss Pascucci to leave the property?
Yes.
Okay, Miss Pascucci, you don't have an ownership interest. You're there as an at-will, tenant, and they're asking for you to vacate the property.
Yes, I didn't know that they were asking me to vacate the property. They actually never asked me to vacate the property. Eviction notices.
Well, they did because they filed these notices that there were threats against family members. It was causing havoc. And that it's happened, on more than one occasion.
Excuse me, Miss. I'm not sure what your name is. I actually stay outside.
My name is Judge Shackelford.
Judge
I'm the judge.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. I stay actually outside on their property in a trailer because I'm actually homeless. I'm trying to find somewhere to go. They know that. That's the only reason that I'm actually here. I don't even really go in their house unless it's to shower or to cook. But I actually bought a burner from Family Dollar to be able to cook my food out here. So I don't have to use the bathroom in the house either. I bought a bucket with some trash bags. So I don't even have to go in their house.
I know, but you can't, Miss Pascucci. I'm sympathetic to your circumstances, but that's their property. And it's their home. And if they don't want you there, you can't stay there.
Leon does not. I have voice recordings of her saying that.
I don't care. She's in court. She's under oath. She's advised me that she wants you to vacate the property.
Under oath, ma'am.
Okay, you have to vacate the property. You have 10 days to vacate.
More than that. I don't have a job right now. I need
All right, ma'am, Ma'am, this is the law.
I understand.
And I don't, okay, well, I want you to understand that's the law. You have 10 days. I can tell why they want you out because you think you can talk over people and yell. You have 10 days to vacate the property.
It turns out the concern was valid, and the judge clearly noticed it as well. This young person showed a complete lack of understanding about what ownership actually means, and it became obvious very quickly. The ongoing attitude, constant interruptions, and side remarks made it seem like she thought the courtroom was a casual discussion instead of a serious legal setting. Speaking over a judge and dismissing the process shows a deep lack of respect for authority and consequences. If someone behaves this way in open court, it raises real concerns about how they might act in private situations, especially around people who may not be able to stand up for themselves. That kind of behavior doesn't just appear out of nowhere. What's most frustrating is how they present themselves as the victims, despite clearly being in the wrong. Walking into court with no accountability and expecting sympathy doesn't work when the facts are clear. At this point, the solution is obvious. They need to leave immediately and stop turning a simple legal matter into unnecessary drama.
Mr. and Mrs. Chandler, you are to call
That's
police.
not fair. That is not right.
You are to call police if she tries to vacate, or if she tries to enter your premises, if she tries to come in your home, and if she does not leave in 10 days, you come up to the court and there is a form that you get for a writ of eviction, and our court officers will come and remove her and all of her belongings from the property.
Okay,
But
Judge.
Mr. and Mrs. Chandler, if she comes near you or her granddaughter attempts to convince you otherwise, the two of you are to call the police forthwith. You're to call the police. They're not to harass you. You have no obligation to keep anyone on your property that you're not comfortable or safe with. She's to remove all of
And
the
it's just
property.
him. He steals from her and everything else.
She's to leave your property, and you're to contact law enforcement if she comes. Do you understand me, Mr. and Mrs. Chandler?
Yes.
Okay, I'm signing it. You have 10 days. You can get your writ for eviction in 10 days.
This is so not fair.
You know what, Miss Pascucci, do you pay rent even? You want to just stay on someone's property for free, and you think that's not fair? That they want you out?
That's not even it, ma'am.
All right, I think she might be a risk to your safety, Mr. and Mrs. Chandler. She clearly cannot control herself. The allegations, Mr. Chandler, Mrs. Chandler. Who's that? Who is that behind you? Mr. and Mrs. Chandler, who is that at the door behind you?
That's my...
Your granddaughter?
No.
Yeah.
My granddaughter came in the bedroom just now. And she's
All right, and
arguing
if
with my...
Miss Pascucci's to leave the property forthwith. She's a threat to your safety, her and your granddaughter.
Okay.
Ma'am, you're to vacate the property forthwith. I find that you present a risk to these two individuals. It is unsafe for you to be at the property. She's to leave forthwith. I'm signing an immediate writ for her eviction.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
I am. And you know what else? I'm going to hold you in contempt if you say one more word. Mr. and Mrs. Chandler, do you need to have your granddaughter vacated?
No, we can handle my granddaughter.
Okay. She's to leave the property immediately. I'll sign a writ now.
Okay.
Okay?
All
If she comes in your home, if she makes any threats towards you, if she does not leave forthwith, you're to call the police.
Okay.
Are we clear?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, she's to vacate forthwith. I'll have the clerk bring up paperwork. Mr. and Mrs. Chandler, you can come up to the court and get your writ today. I need to fill that out. Okay, come on up to the court.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay. Is that her screaming in the background?
Yeah, it's okay. That's my granddaughter.
Okay. It's just your granddaughter screaming. It's not
Right.
the other individual?
No, the other individual is not in the house.
All right. What do you do if she comes in the house?
We ask her to leave or call the police.
And yes, sir. All right, you're all set. Have a good day.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Yeah. All right. Mr. and Mrs. Chandler, are there any further issues? Has she shown up at your house? I can't hear you. You're muted.
Just my granddaughter, and she's gone.
Okay. So you're all set?
Yeah, we're all set.
You feel unsafe. You know what you're supposed to do, but you can disconnect yep. Tell them to leave, call the police. But you're all set for the day. You're free to leave court.
Okay, thank you.
How do we
Disconnect you? Or will you?
I'll disconnect you. Don't worry. I just was letting you hang out to see if they showed up. But I'll
Yeah.
remove you now, and if you need the police, call them, okay?
It's honestly heartbreaking to see these grandparents dealing with so much stress at a stage in life when they should be enjoying peace and comfort. Instead of relaxing in their own home, they're forced to plead with ungrateful younger people to leave. No one deserves that, especially after opening their doors out of kindness. What makes it even more upsetting is that the people doing the most talking aren't contributing anything financially. They don't pay the bills, yet they still act as if they're entitled to stay. Watching that level of disrespect toward older family members in a courtroom is hard to sit through, and it leaves a lasting impression. The granddaughter's behavior didn't help either. From the moment she spoke, her attitude mirrored the same lack of respect and accountability. It's surprising how family court ends up spending time on situations that could have been avoided with basic manners, responsibility, and common sense. Share your thoughts. Did the judge go too far? Or should the system do more to protect older homeowners? Either way, I hope these grandparents finally get the peace they deserve. Thanks so much for watching, and take care, everyone.